Hi, this is Peter Prop. I run the marketing leadership practice at Shore Communications, and welcome to another episode of 10 Minute Strategy. We are here with my friend Jack Campisi. He's a social media consultant here in Connecticut. You can find his tweets at jackcampisi.com. That's Campisi. Actually, there's no .com. At Jack Campisi. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Pete. How's it going?
Excellent, excellent. So Jack was one of the first people I ever interviewed on the video blog, and I'm glad to have you back. And today we're going to do something fun. Tell us, what's our mission, Jack?
We want to get Nicki on Fallon.
Nicki on Fallon. It sounds a little dirty. We have nothing but pure intent.
It's above the boards.
Totally above board. Nicki Bluhm, if you haven't seen her, she's an unbelievably talented singer. She's got a great band, the Gramblers.
If you haven't seen them, you probably have and you didn't realize it. Because I didn't know their name until you actually said their name, but I had seen them.
Right.
They're that band on YouTube that plays the songs in the car.
Exactly, exactly. So what we've decided is we are creating a social media campaign
A
to get
movement.
Nicki Bluhm and the Gramblers onto the Jimmy Fallon show where she rightfully belongs.
Absolutely.
Okay. So as consultants who focus in the space, we talk to our clients about having strong content and then building sort of a network of loosely connected infrastructure that drives people towards some certain eventual transaction. So Nicki Bluhm has given us a great thing to start with, these great videos. They record these songs, a lot of great songs from the 70s and 80s in a van. Actually, some from the 90s too.
I
And
can go for that by Hall & Oates and Easy Like Sunday Morning.
absolutely. And a great Linda Ronstadt, You're No Good. So they do a fabulous job. The band is terrific, and she has a very, very appealing voice. And not only that, but she's driving the van while she's singing, which apparently she's got some pretty talented driving skills as well.
You know, and it really is a great example of what you and I always talk about is you hear the term create compelling content all the time. And
Right.
there's a million bands who put clips of them in concert on their Facebook pages, on their MySpace pages, on YouTube. But these guys took their act literally on the road.
Exactly. And we hope they don't have an accident while they're driving down the road.
Yeah.
I wonder if they have a rule about what if they have to set the cruise control, what speed are they allowed to be going, etc.
I would guess that they're not allowed to do the song by Sammy Hagar, I Can't Drive 55.
That would be the worst song ever to do in the van. That would be hard. Please don't do that one, Nicki. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take you through some of the steps that we're putting in place to drive this social media campaign to get Nicki Bluhm and the Gramblers onto Late Night with Jimmy Fallon. The first is
Well, wait,
this
first,
video.
before you do that, let's just talk real quickly about how this all came about.
Okay.
I had seen them separately from YouTube videos that people had forwarded, and same with you. And then the other night, you posted on Facebook, Easy Like Sunday Morning, which I hadn't seen before. I used that little share button on Facebook, took yours, and did the Facebook equivalent of retweeting it.
Right.
And before you knew it, I had friends forwarding it and chiming in, and this whole social media thing happened that led us to this point now.
Exactly. And what's interesting is because I follow them on Facebook, I actually knew for a few days that they were about to release a new song. And they kept dropping hints that they had a new song coming, and it was pretty good. They were excited about it. I can't say I kept checking back, but eventually I saw that they had released it, and that's when I put it on my page. I think I did end up putting it up the page that they released the new song. So here's the things that we're going to do, and we present this to you, not that it's the perfect way or the only way or whatever, but these are the things that we've decided would be really good elements, and some of them are infrastructure and some of them are sort of leveraging elements, right? So
Yep.
a good example of an infrastructure element is this YouTube video that we're going to post here that I'm going to put up on the 10-minute strategy blog. That's at 10minutestrategy.com. And that was 5 minutes, Jack. So we'll go another 3 or 4. So we'll post that there. I will also then post it to my Facebook page. I'm sure you'll post it to yours.
Put it to my Facebook page, my blogs, all the channels that I can do, I
Right.
will do.
I also have a Facebook page for 10-minute strategy, and I also am in this large Facebook group with a bunch of people that went to Kenyon College in the 80s, which is now a group of a cohort of mine. It's over 1,800 individuals, which is it's more than 50% of the people that were at Kenyon in the 80s. It's quite remarkable, and the dialogue on that forum is something that we left off for another day to discuss because it's pretty crazy. So those are infrastructure things. Another infrastructure thing we're going to do is we just built a quick little PowerPoint, and I'm going to put that up on my SlideShare account, and I'm also going to promote that through Facebook and Twitter, and Jack will do the same. What are some of the other things we're going to do, Jack?
Well, first of all, I want to say the slideshow thing is great because that's like our equivalent of an electronic brochure that we can, have up there for people. So I love that. One of the things we're going to do is we're going to create a Facebook page specifically for this campaign. So we'll attract our friends and their friends and everything through our pages, but then we're going to also get the people who don't know us, who hear about this, into that central location that we can use as sort of home base from Facebook.
Excellent, excellent.
Then naturally, all this content that we're doing, and maybe I'm saving the best, not saving the best for last year, but naturally, everything we do, we're going to promote on Twitter.
Sure.
Which, Jimmy Fallon lives on Twitter.
Absolutely.
And hashtags and mentions are going to be our currency, our fuel for this.
Exactly. So the hashtag we've come up with so far is Bloom on Fallon, which it does sound a little dirty. We have no ill intent.
It's short and sweet.
It's short and sweet. She is married to a guy in the band, but whatever. Bloom on Fallon, that's what we're going with. We'd love you to tweet that out.
But we'll also mention Jimmy Fallon in a lot of our tweets, and we encourage other people to, because he's going to then see all those tweets, and before you know it, we'll have his attention.
Exactly. Now, could we make this a trending topic? I think that would be a bit of a stretch. I'd like to. I'd like to think we can, but I have no idea. I have no idea how much effort it takes to do that. We'll see what we can do. As well, I think on the Facebook page, we're also going to try and do a little Facebook survey and maybe talk about some of the songs that we like that she could do on the show.
Which, that goes back to the ultimate sort of commandment of social media, is make it about your community or about your fans. So we're not just sort of promoting that we want them on Jimmy Fallon, but we're going to find out what songs people think they should play. And if they don't play them on Jimmy Fallon, who knows? We may see them heading down I-95 one day playing the song that we suggested.
In fact, that's one of the tweets that we have in mind, which is, what song should Nicki Bluhm play on Jimmy Fallon? Let's assume she's going to make it. She will be on Jimmy Fallon. She's very talented. She's got a great voice. She's got a great band. They're terrific. They're gonna go far, and we're having some fun just trying to help them, give them a little boost.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I think that's it. I think we've pretty much declared what our mission is. There's a power, like I said, a slide share that's going to go up. Should we read those reasons? Should I do that, or should we save that?
Well, what? Let's post everything, and then we'll have a follow-up episode to this where we'll unveil the 8 reasons.
Excellent. Okay, we'll do that. So what we encourage you to do, if you don't know what we're talking about, though, you can check out nickibluhm.com and go to youtube.com/nbluhm. It's NBLUHM. And we encourage you to do that. For 10-minute strategy, this is Peter Prop. Jack, thanks so much for your time, and let's see what we can do.
I'll see you on Jimmy Fallon.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Bye bye.